me Dan, the Lakers DTLF. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equal. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What up, Laker family? It is your boy DTLF back on the pregame live stream, man. Oh, man, shout out to y'all. Very excited for tonight's game, Lakers versus Suns. We're going to talk about that. Obviously, this is a pregame show. We're also going to talk about trade rumors. There's plenty and lots of trade rumors. So we got to tap in because basketball gets, I think it's best around, January, February trade deadline. So stuff is going to get crazy, fam. But before I do, I want to give a major shout out, man, to everybody who has received their merch already for showing love to Prize Picks, man. They are absolutely loving it. They're getting it free shipping, best quality at shopcourtkings.com, and everybody is loving it. So shout out to all of y'all, man, for showing love on social media. You guys are truly the best, and I love y'all for real, man. You guys, awesome. We're going to keep skyrocketing this brand at shopcourtkings.com because we got the best of the best, fam. And if y'all haven't been blessed enough to check out how awesome this merch is, I mean, come on, y'all. LA the only way, fam. This is a staple type shirt. This is something that I think is going to be around for a long time because it is just a classic. You see the city in the background. You see LeBron James elevating the Lakers franchise above the Clipper franchise, as it should be. And you see the signature, probably the dunk of the year right there. LeBron James at damn near 40, still skying high, representing royalty. All right. He's now available at shopcourtkings.com. Free shipping for a very limited time. So make sure you guys do tap in. But all right, let's get into why everybody came in here, man. Shout out to Chris, the graphic goat. Shout out to my brother. By the way, we are 25 subs away from 24K. So if y'all trying to hear that track, man, we might drop it by tonight or maybe even tomorrow morning because I'm pretty sure we're going to hit it real soon. So make sure y'all do hit that like button. Make sure y'all do retweet, subscribe, all of that good stuff, any form of love. All right, let's talk about it, man. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Austin Reaves is apparently coveted by teams like the Hawks in a potential Dejounte Murray deal. Now, apparently there's ways that a deal can get done, but it will most of them have to include Austin Reaves. Now, I hope and I pray that the Lakers play some hardball here because, as much as I like Dejounte Murray, he's not worth everything they're asking for him. They want Rui and they want Austin as fire starters, right? Hey, what up, Gaming Co? What up? Angie, see y'all, man. Good to see y'all. So they're really trying to finesse the Lakers when I didn't see teams throw second-round picks and average-ass role players for certain players of this caliber, right? And shout out to the best mod in the game, Search, man. Shout out to my boy. What do you guys think of this? What are you guys willing to give up to get Dejounte Murray? Personally, me, I draw the line at Austin Reaves. Like, I just feel like he is a 6 man of the year favorite to win it all. The way AD and LeBron have been playing, we need more Austin Reaves type players, not less. We need more bucket getters, more playmakers, not less. Rui, I believe, we got to, we got to 132 points the last game, and that's without Rui. And as much as I love Rui, coach hasn't really utilized him to the max of his ability. So if a team is interested in him, they're willing to give up Clint Capella and Dejounte Murray types, and I'm all for it. But when they want Rui, when they want Austin, when they want Max Christie, and a first-round pick, they are on Krenak. There's no way these guys can ever feel like that's a fair trade, right? We're talking about a player that they might potentially lose anyways, so they might have to trade him. But here's where it gets even more juicy when we get to the meat and potatoes of the rumors, ladies and gentlemen, because think about this, right? So the Warriors, all right, there's a report coming out. They got booed for the second time this season already in their home court after getting blown out by the Pelicans. The Warriors, ladies and gentlemen, are approaching the deadline with everybody except for Curry on the table. Now, y'all remember that little theory I had last week? Or was it? Yeah, it was last week, this weekend, matter of fact. On Around the League, that I said Draymond would actually be a good fit for the Lakers. You provide another defender, another rebounder, and he might be on his last chance. Well, y'all heard the podcast, right? Steve Kerr and a couple people had to talk him out of retirement because he's really getting tired of it. What better way to change the scenery than to trade Draymond to the Lakers for pennies to the dollar just to hit the reset button? But I know they're going to want some pieces in return. We got some pieces. We just got to be smart. How about Klay Thompson? Can he be had for the Lakers? How about Klay? How about Klay and Draymond? Right? I would make both of them targets if I'm the Lakers. Like I said, Draymond will fix a lot of the issues we have, whether people like him or not. I'm impartial to Draymond. I think he's old school. He gets away with a lot of BS, a lot of dirty plays, but he actually produces. That team has been nothing, absolutely nothing without Draymond. Throughout Curry's career, that team has been absolutely nothing without Draymond. Can you imagine what type of backbone, production, he would bring to the Lakers? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine what type of production he would bring to the Lakers? Like, people look at Draymond, they say he can't shoot. Well, neither can 90% of our roster. But he will bring some definite production, man, whether it's leadership, assuming his mind is right because he's under the guidance of LeBron James. Leadership on the court defensively, rebounding, active hands in the passing lanes, great defense, and just an ability to switch multiple positions and to have a front court mate finally that can allow AD to focus a little bit more on the offensive end, right? So I think the Lakers get involved here. I think they make phone calls. Whether those phone calls get answered or not, we'll see. But it's very interesting, man. I think that team is officially going to start blowing it up and being a rebuild. If it's not this trade deadline, it's going to be in the summer. You see Steph Curry shaking his head like never before, man. These dudes are really struggling right now. So the Lakers have to benefit from something, right? They have to get out here and be intelligent. Who would you guys, I got to ask Laker Nation, who would you guys like to target this trade deadline? Because we see that the Warriors are rumored to be blowing everything up. And also you see the Dejounte Murray rumors. Apparently the Lakers, the Knicks, and a couple of other teams are very interested in Dejounte. Can we strike a deal with, something for like, Rui Hachimura, D'Angelo Russell, and second-round pick for like Clint Capella and Dejounte Murray? I don't know. Just throwing names out there. I'm not looking at the salary right now. But I'm just saying, can we do something? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's going to be interesting. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you guys like? Bring Steph to the Lakers. I think that's a pipe dream, man. I think it would be good for LeBron and Steph to team up, but I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens at all. The Warriors not selling any tickets if they get rid of Steph. They really should do him a service, though, to be honest, and trade him because he's carried a lot of that burden and a lot of that. He's not really a leader. He deserves to be just a good player on a team. As you can see, nobody was able to rein in Draymond, not the coach, not Steph Curry, right? He's a leader as far as leading by example on the court with his offense, but I mean, vocally, I don't think he's that leader that Draymond needs. But can you imagine Steph with LeBron? I think that's a trilogy right there. That's a three-peat. If that, even at their age, I think that's a three-peat. If that happened, I don't think Golden State makes that happen because that will make them look really bad, and that's a fireable offense to them. Personally, just speaking from experience. But we are hearing that the Cavs are interested in Andrew Wiggins, right? So there's a lot of interest around the league, and this is my time, baby. This is my time. Y'all know we about to shine on this channel because when trade rumors get involved, DTLF gets involved. Have no fear, Dan is here. And we all know about the Zach LaVine trade rumors. My boy Marcelo says, I want LaVine. I wouldn't mind LaVine, but again, it depends what the asking price is, and you have to remember that contract is very bloated, my friend, but LaVine would be nice. He would be nice, man. No cap, LaVine would be nice as far as the offensive threat. Because a lot of the times, you see LeBron, you see AD laboring, carrying this team offensively, and we're not seeming to get a lot of production by anybody not named Austin Reaves. Everybody else is hit or miss. One night, D'Angelo might give you 13. The next night, he'll give you 5. One night, Cam Reddish will give you 12. The next night, he'll give you 0. One night, Taurean Prince will give you 19. The next night, he'll give you 9 or 8 or 7, right? So that is why the Lakers have to get involved in trade. Also, Marcus Smart, who I've been talking about around the league for the longest, we saw what happened with the Ja Morant injury. Ja Morant goes out with a horrible injury, and now Marcus Smart is out for he'll be reevaluated within 6 weeks with the finger injury. So, here's the thing. If you're the Lakers, right, if you put in a bid for him right now, you probably get him at the cheapest price you can get him right now. And hopefully by the time he gets back, you're still in playoff position to make a splash, right? I would love a guard like Marcus Smart. I think he also, just like Draymond will solve a lot of the issues defensively, so would a guard like Marcus Smart. And then you guys are asking me about Biyombo. If you guys follow me on Twitter, which hopefully most of you do, you guys know I really like Biyombo. However, like Angie just said, the buyout market is going to be crazy. So I think the Lakers are going to sit on that roster spot to see what opens up. I'm not sure why they haven't applied for the injury player exception for Gabe Vincent. He's been out most of the year. We should be able to hand that, some of that to somebody else. It's like we've really been on here with 13 roster spots active. Like 2 of them are vacant right now. So there's so much. Oh, man, I get excited just thinking about it because now the Lakers right now are playing their hearts out and they're barely eking out and barely getting wins versus sub 500 teams. We did beat the Clippers, who's a much better team this year on regular season, on paper. And we recently beat the Raptors, who they have a lot of versatility, wing depth, guard depth, all of that good stuff. Can we win tonight versus the Phoenix Suns of Arizona is the question. And that's where it gets juicy. But we're going to be talking trade rumors. You guys have any questions? Fire them right now. Who intrigues you guys from the Warriors realistically? Because I don't think they trade Curry. Like, they have to have some major cojones to trade Steph Curry, right? You're talking about your number 1 franchise player of all time. I think he retires as a Golden State Warrior unless he requests a trade. But I don't think Curry's that type. If he was to request a trade, then they'd have to honor that. But who do you guys like from the Warriors? I need to see names in the chat right now because there's a lot of good pieces out there that could be had. My guy Dennis wants to trade Austin Reaves. But look, the only way I'm willing to trade Austin Reaves, we get a significant piece in return, right? So let's just say Austin Reaves is included in the package. I want Donovan Mitchell. I want somebody of that caliber. I don't want to trade Austin Reaves for no Dejounte Murray or none of that. We're talking about 6th man of the year. We're talking about one of the coldest white boys to come through here since Alex Caruso. We're talking about just a fun piece of fan favorite. You don't just want to get rid of that for role players. Trust me. The fan base will get upset if you do that. All right, I see Clay for Rui. Oh, man, I do that. As much as I love Rui, you get somebody established like Clay. He comes home. He's a Cali kid. His pops played for us, all that good stuff. I think he could hit the reset. But even though I've never been a huge fan of Clay, to be honest with you, I do like his defense and his 3-point shooting abilities. But he can also be streaky at times. However, when he gets hot, he gets hot. We didn't see this kid drop 50. We didn't see this kid do so much. Can you imagine what type of damage he would do alongside LeBron James? It could be scary. It could be very scary. Let's see, Jonathan Kuminga. I don't think they trade him either. I think they're looking to the future, guys. I don't think they trade Kuminga. Kuminga has a bright future. He's been underdeveloped. Kind of how Darvin Ham has underdeveloped certain players on our team and not playing them properly. Kuminga is also somebody who I think is going to be a beast. It's just a matter of giving him the playing time and the opportunity. My guy Prince said, I would like to try and get Kuminga since he is not happy reportedly. If not, maybe Wiggins. Wiggins contract, I'm not a fan of. I much prefer Kuminga. I really am not a fan of Wiggins' contract. Angie says, I like Draymond, Wiggins, Gary Payton II, Kuminga, Moody, and Looney. I like everything you mentioned. Minus, like I said, Wiggins, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the system that Wiggins doesn't fit in. Maybe hitting the reset button, like playing for the Lakers, would be great. But from all of those that you just mentioned, Angie, I'm going to put probably Clay in there, and I'll say Clay first. No, I would actually say Draymond first just for need. AD playing alongside a big like Draymond. Well, he's actually kind of small, but he plays like a big and who can wreak some havoc defensively, I think would terrorize the league the way AD has been playing. And really, AD could just focus mostly on offense and weak side defense. And then, you got Draymond in there just wreaking havoc, assuming he's mentally correct, right? But I think that if there's a time to trade for him at the cheapest price, it is now, right? That's just how I feel. You got to strike when the iron is hot. We need Zach LaVine. You think so, Zach? Look, Zach is a nice piece. I like him a lot. That contract is crazy expensive, and it leaks into the years that are supposedly past AD and LeBron. So for those reasons, you guys seen the Around the League crew. You guys heard Empire Jeff and others talk about how the Lakers kind of want to get pieces that fit that timeline. That way they can start with a clean slate once those guys are up, right? But again, I do like them. A bucket getter like Zach LaVine on this team would be just perfect, right? Now, defensively, we still need to improve. We still need a backup big man. We've talked about many different options there. But, I still like Capella. I still like pieces like that. But, again, it'll be interesting. I agree, Marcelo. Clay would be elite next to those guys. Clay would definitely be elite. We'll keep talking about trade rumors as the episode progresses. But let's talk about tonight's game a little bit. Okay, because the Lakers get set to face the Suns. So far, we've beat them twice. right? Once in the regular season, once in the play-in tournament game that counted towards the regular season. And this is a team that's led by Frank Vogel, who we know is not the greatest of coaches, but he is a championship level coach, and he knows our system. He's looking for revenge. He's not trying to take a trilogy in losses. He's going to come out here. He's going to coach his butt off, and he's going to try to get Kevin Durant and the Suns on the winning column. Okay. Lakers got to be smart tonight. It's simple as that. They've been playing extremely hard, but they still turning the ball over. 15 turnovers last game, 19 the game before that. We've mustered to get those wins purely based off of heart and hard work and determination. However, if we can make it easier for ourselves, simplify the game, and just make sure that we get solid shots most times coming down the floor, we will win tonight because we are the more talented team. We've already proven it twice. Right. And LeBron and AD right now are playing with their backs against the wall because they want to be a plus 500 team. They're tired of being 19-19. They're trying to go 20 and 21, 22, et cetera, et cetera. In order to do that, though, coach got to be on point as well. That's another thing about tonight's game. We know they got plenty of role players that are pesky on the offensive end. Eric Gordon can shake free for wide open threes. Obviously, they got Grayson Allen, who I cannot stand for the life of me. They got a lot of little pesky type of players, but it's one of those things where we just got to show up just like we have been in the past couple of games. And we play intelligent. We don't turn the ball over. We execute in the half-court offense. We take open, smart shots. Don't settle for too many threes. Make sure we play to our strength. We rebound, box out, hit our free throws, little things like that. Not even an angry coach can stop us, y'all. Did y'all see the head coach, what is his name, Darko or something like that? Donnie Darko, whatever his name is. Did y'all see how furious he was? And then the NBA slapped him. Not only slapped him with a fine, but then in the LM2 report, it came out that they actually missed a couple of calls in our favor. And I had to address the outrage because people were going nuts for no reason. They were talking about the Lakers always cheat. We've been getting cheated all season long, and these other team fans have been silent as the lambs. And as soon as the coach, Darko, whatever, Draco, whatever his name was, goes off, everybody jumped on the bandwagon, which always proves what I've been telling y'all, man. They hate us because they ain't us, all right? We swimming against the current, it's us against the world. That's why we're the most educated, passionate, spoiled fan base, because we're rightfully so. We win, and you're going to be hated for it. And it showed on social media. I was laughing. I was sitting back laughing like, oh, but when we were outraged that LeBron actually hit the 3 and they gave him a 2. Oh, but when we were outraged last season when Jason Tatum clearly slapped LeBron James, even the official got fired overall. Now we're crybabies, huh? But the whole world, all 29 other fan bases jumped on here, and we're talking reckless when the Lakers actually got the proper calls. By the way, somebody, and shout out to whoever that was, I forgot, but whoever posted every single foul and accounted for it right after the game, they dispelled that, as well as the LM2 report. So people were just talking crazy, man, and it brings a big smile to my face when everybody else is crying and we're happy. So let's keep it up, Laker Nation. Let's keep doing what we do, man. And to that coach, I was going to do a voiceover, but I had my family over, so I didn't do it. But it was just funny. It's funny how shit hit the wall when the Lakers got involved, and we actually got the benefit of the call for a change. When other nights we don't get the benefit. That coach was talking about, if they, I know they needed to win, like saying the NBA needed us to win, but the NBA should have just told us so we could have stayed home. Have they? Listen, nobody pays attention other than Laker fans how much bullshit goes on with the officials against us at all times, including on LeBron's birthday. And it's funny how that stuff just gets swept under the rug. But this made national headlines, and I thought it was hilarious. I'm glad they slapped him with a fine so he could shut his mouth. Because he's a cheap guy. He's gonna hurt him even though he's making millions. You know how it goes. Dan, why do you despise Grayson Allen? Just curious. One of the dirtiest Duke players I've ever seen in college, and he's been dirty in the NBA as well. He's hurt people. He's actually hurt people in the league. I don't like dirty players. I just don't. It's one thing if you play hard defense and it's an accident. It's another if you're actually kicking, tripping, and just doing bullshit in the half. This isn't tackle football. This isn't soccer. You're supposed to be kicking, tripping, and tackling people, right? And the same goes for Draymond, even though, like I said, I'm impartial to him because he's entertaining. But Grayson is just very unlikable. Very, very unlikable. Uh, let's see. He almost ended Caruso. Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. If you know, you know, right? For your information. But again, back to tonight's game, man. We have a chance to get a 3-game win streak here. And I hope the Lakers don't, they don't start settling in because we got 2 wins in a row. Nah, we need to build this shit up to 3, 4, 5. I won't wave this flag till we get 4 to 5 game win streak and we're back on the right track where we belong, because we've always had the talent. We haven't had the coach that's necessary, but we've had the talent to win in spite of this guy, right? How we feeling though, man? How we feeling about these trade rumors? Look, who do you guys want? Who do you guys think is the main piece? If the Lakers could only acquire one piece, who would be that piece? For me, I already mentioned it. I believe Draymond would solve a lot of issues. People think I'm crazy for this, but I see the vision. All right, AD and Draymond are going to wreak havoc in the front court, and it allows Darvin to play small like he likes to play, right? So it's gonna be interesting. Now I want to know what you guys think. Trade is coming for us, Dan. I heard that the Lakers are interested in Levine and Dejounte Murray. Thoughts? I would like either or, as long as we're not giving up the whole farm. We still got to keep valuable role players. Obviously, Vandal's not going anywhere. I'd love to obviously hold on to Austin Reaves. Christian Wood, I think, is starting to hit his stride, so hopefully we can hold on to him. But we have plenty of movable pieces. D'Angelo being the primary. Y'all haven't seen that podcast that surfaced from like a month and a half back ago when he was talking about he doesn't like sitting in the corner waiting for shots. He wants to play pick and roll. Well, I got news flash for you, D'Lo. Love you, bro. We drafted you and all of that, man. You're one of the baby Lakers, but you're not even the third best offensive weapon on this team, and you want the system to be built around you. This is a LeBron-led team. The system is built around LeBron, whether you like it or not. And I think this is where a lot of team players have bumped heads in the past. I truly believe that D'Lo and LeBron have somewhat, bumped heads. You see the chemistry's off. There is a mole in the locker room. Last time I checked, the last one was Russell Westbrook. It looks like, all the Russells are going to bump heads with LeBron, because LeBron needs the ball in his hands, and we are better off for it. Meanwhile, other players are complaining that they need the ball in their hands, but they've never won shit for it. You see my point? I just keep it $150. As much as I love D'Angelo, it's just I don't think it's going to work out here in Los Angeles, and I wish him the best wherever he gets traded to, if he does get traded. And if he doesn't, just stop going on podcasts, put your head down, get in the gym, grind, and play the best of your ability. That's it. Let your game do the talking, fam. Because you was averaging 8 points a game in December, and you was looking like trash on both ends of the floor. You're already looking like trash defensively for your whole career, with the exception of a couple of spurts, right? But that's just me keeping a buck about D'Lo. I do believe he becomes the odd man out, and I think, unfortunately, the package is going to include another player we like, whether it be Rui, God forbid, Austin Reaves, or somebody like that, or Max Christie, players like that. So I'm very excited about the trade deadline, but I'm also a little bit nervous, just a little bit. Shout out to Serge, man. Shout out, definitely go support the homegirl, man. Call me Nakomi. Go tap in with her for sure. She knows what she's talking about, fam. She's elite. Dan, I'm tired of people wanting Reeves gone, but also the reports keep saying that the Bulls don't have suitors for Levine because of how big his contract is. I don't understand what the Austin Reeves hate is. They say he doesn't play defense. He tries, fam. He takes charges. He's active. He sometimes he's in the passing lanes. Can't say the same for D'Lo. D'Lo, did y'all see when he contested that 3-pointer by James Harden versus the Clippers? He barely even moved his limbs, right? His arms barely even raised. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, man, like Austin Reeves is the 6th man of the year, and people want to give him away. The only way I'm trading him, like I said, is for a real star. Like, give me Donovan Mitchell. Give me somebody like that. If we have to include him in the package, then so be it, because I'm all about the team first. But I'm not giving him away for anything, fam. My guy said, Dan, you just ethered D'Lo. All facts. I'm cracking up right now. That's all we do here, man. We just spit facts. So sometimes it's opinions, sometimes it's opinion based, but it's one of those things. One of those things where it's like, it's clear. And what up, Nakomi? She said they took the biggest ball head if they think we're gonna give them Austin. Yeah, nah, that's crazy. Yeah, we're not giving up Austin like that. I doubt the front office will be that silly to just throw him in any package. He's a fan favorite. He plays with a lot of heart. He's hit game winners for us. Like, he's the real deal. People want to throw that away based off of the fact that what? A fake rumor was created when he played for Team USA that people were hunting him? Of course they were hunting him. He was guarding 3s and 4s. His natural position is the 1 or the 2. That's who he should be guarding, not 3s and 4s. If Darvin Ham or at the time Steve Kerr misutilizing him, putting him on bigger players that are stronger, of course he's only going to be able to do but so much. But it's all about situational matchups and the way you utilize these players, right? I don't buy it. I don't buy the fact that he's a poor defender. He tries. It's not for lack of effort. Anybody can have a lapse defensively. The best of the best defensively can have a lapse defensively. But it's one of those things. It's all about the way the coach uses them. Just like Curry. Curry is a shit defender. He's been that for his whole career. However, they've masked him defensively throughout his career. Where if you try to attack him, here comes the help, and they force the ball out of that person's hands. That's the way it is. I'm not worried about Austin Reaves. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna do his thing. I don't see where the Austin Reaves hate goes. Like I said, I'm willing to trade him for the right piece, but not throwing him in just any package. For sure, not throwing him in just any package. That is ludicrous. And I thank God you all are GMs if you're thinking of just throwing him in like a Happy Meal toy. Nah, bruh. Like he's got value. That's why everybody wants him. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. There's a reason why teams want him. You guys are willing just to give it away. Oh, man, you guys will be horrible at poker. Anybody wanting just to give this kid away, you don't know what you're talking about because he's special. And you'll see that just like we saw with a lot of ex-Laker players when they go on other teams and they get utilized a lot better, all of a sudden they look like stars and people are like, oh, we should have held on to him. It's happened too many times. And the same people that wanted him to trade him will say, I was wrong. We should have held on to him. It happens all the time. So, but again, it's all a matter of opinions. All I'll say is I'm for any trade as long as it improves us for the now and for the future. Right? Right? Exactly, CJ. You know what's up, bro. But all right, it's time for the Prize Picks entry now, man. Because y'all already know your boy got to get it. Man, we were so close the last time. We were like a couple of points away from getting the big bucks. So hopefully tonight will be the night we can get in on this and win some big money. So let's start with the Lakers, man. I always start with the Lakers. You know me. I gotta submit my entries with my heart. All right, so this time I didn't take AD the last time, but he has been an absolute tear. I'll be damned if this will be his day off, his game off. I'm gonna take him this time, but in one capacity, let's see. I'm probably gonna go. Let's see. I'm tempted to go blocks and steals. He's a monster defensively. Let's see. Points. Where's points and rebounds? Points and rebounds. 41.5. I'm just gonna go points. I'm gonna just straight up points. I'm gonna go points, hit or miss. I believe in AD. Continues to be a monster. We should be straight. Let's see who else. Who else is here besides AD? Austin Reaves, 16 points. He can hit that. But I also like the 5.5 assists. He's been doing a tremendous job as a playmaker. So I'm gonna put him there. All right, I'm gonna put him there more. What about? Let's see. I took Cam last time and he hit it, but again, he's kind of inconsistent. But 7.5 is kind of doable. About LeBron with the assist. Hit or miss with LeBron, right? Hit or miss. I'm going to go. Let's see who else is here. Torian Prince, 10.5. I feel like we need him tonight to get that. We need him to get, 15 to 17 points. I'm going to go more. I'm going to follow my gut on that one. Let's go with the Suns too because, you know they got some bucket getters on that side. So let's go with the Suns, and they kind of play freely. Bradley Beal is back. I repeat. So they got him at 18.5. Bradley Beal tends to go off against the Lakers, fam. I'm a little bit nervous about him being back. That means, of course, with Bradley Beal being back, that means other guys are going to take a back seat. Question is, which guys are going to take a back seat? Is it going to be Devin Booker tonight? Where they got him at? They got Devin Booker at 24.5 points, so they lowered his. So I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna go under just because they got bucket getters on that side. Unless, if everybody knows, Kevin Durant is not on the stat sheet. So does that mean he's not playing? If he's not playing, then I gotta remove him. I don't see Kevin Durant here. All right, let's go back to just regular points. Lillard kind of low-key been struggling to get his points off. And he's going up against a good defensive team. So let's see. Porzingis been going off lately. Well, not late. Actually, no, he has not. Chet Holmgren. Guys, I had to trade him for depth due to the fact that John Moran got hurt in my fantasy league, so I'm hurt. But I am going to pick him up here. I'm going to pick him up here at 18 points. I think he gets those tonight. Going up against Portland. I think he gets that. Let's go with who else we going with? Let's see. I see Kyrie down here. 30 points versus New York. Yeah, I think it's at New York too. I'm going to go under, though. I feel like Luka, assuming Luka's playing, I'm going to go under on Kyrie. I hope I'm right on that one. And then I don't know why this guy always kills us, y'all. I don't know why Grayson Allen always kills us, but I have a feeling he's about to have himself a decent little ball game. That's going to be my entry selection right there, y'all. That's going to be my entry right there. So we're going to start with AD, more on 28 points, more on Austin Reaves, 5.5 assists, more on Taurean Prince, 10.5 points, more on Chet, less on Kyrie because I believe Luka is playing. If I'm wrong, then my apologies. Grayson Allen, I'm going to go more. For some reason, this kid, I don't know. He has a vendetta against the Lakers. I don't know why, but he does. And that's going to be my entry for the game. All right. Hey, what up, Jeff? What's up, my brother? Hey, by the way, Jeff's almost at 1,000, and I'm almost at 24,000. So get us there tonight, fam. Y'all can get us there tonight. We got the power in here, man. Let's show these mainstream corporations that we the people have the power to fight back and keep growing these channels, man. 24K, I'm 25 away. 25 subs, that's all we need. I'm sure we could probably get them by the end of this video. But if not, hopefully by the end of tonight, because I do want to drop the new track. And by the way, go show love as well to my guy Empire Jeff, who is just, I think, less than 100 away from his actual 1,000. That way he can start monetizing his videos and growing his channel, man. Let's show the brother some love like he has shown us for sure, man. Bismack Biama. Let's talk about Bismack. Bismack is somebody we were excited about potentially acquiring in the offseason. Didn't work out. He went up against us. He played extremely hard. He looked good. So maybe the Lakers will give, him a 10-day contract or something. But as of right now, I haven't heard nothing about Bismack Biyombo. I will, he gives a lot of energy, a lot of effort. He can block shots. He can rebound. We know he can do that. He's not really a bucket getter. He could dunk the basketball once in a while and do stuff like that, man. But, he's not really like per se a bucket getter like that. However, doing the dirty work, he's there. Hey, what up, Tara? Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. My bad, I did not see the comment earlier. I was doing the prize picks, but good to see y'all. Oh man, my brother EP Jeff coming through with the 10-piece. Thank you, my brother. He said, let's get down to 24K tonight. I truly appreciate it, man, because I've been sitting on this track and I haven't even hit the booth. I said till I drop this track because I want to be motivated. Once I drop it, we get the positive feedback. I'm back in the booth dropping more tracks for Laker Nation and just my YouTube family, man. So definitely get us there, man. And again, my guy Jeff as well, who's almost at 1,000. Super hype for him. He's doing great things over there on that channel as well. So go show him some crazy mad love. And again, thank you so much for Super Chat, my brother. Goes a long way. What y'all think about Clay? I'd love to have Clay. Now, in the past, I wouldn't want him because, like I said, I was never a big fan of his personality. He's a great player, nice two-way guy when he's healthy. To me personally, he was never the same after the injury, right? He never fully recovered. Half step slow on the defensive end, and on the offensive end, he's not fully there, where he was getting 40 to 50 sometimes. And in this situation, depending on what the asking price is, I'd say yes to Clay. Because if you put Clay out there and he's smacking threes when he's open, he's going to be open due to playing alongside LeBron and AD. It's going to open up the floor spacing and everything's going to be better. And he's at least an above average defender at this point of his career. That is my thoughts on Klay Thompson. Now, I don't think it's just shooting that this team needs. I think this team needs a heart transplant. There's a lot of players on this team that don't play with heart. D'Angelo being one of them, right? He's hit or miss. If he's in a good mood, he'll go off. If he's not, if he's feeling emo, he's not going to go off, okay? So players like that, I think, need to get flipped for a player like a Draymond Green. I'm telling y'all, man. People think I'm playing about this Draymond take. I think Draymond fixes a lot of issues on the court. Now, can he be mentally stable enough to stay on the court? That's entirely a different question. But sometimes you got to take a gamble, just like the Bulls did when they, acquired Dennis Rodman. You got to take a gamble, and sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. This is one of those gambles. But again, there's a lot of pieces that could help the Lakers. Clint Capella would be another piece that I would be very intrigued by if I'm the Lakers. Very, very intrigued by. All right, guys, just for those of you that have not heard, Around the League is happening today. However, not everybody will be here. Not everybody's available today. No Empire Jeff, no me's. I do have my guy Chris with me and a special guest or two. So make sure you guys do tap in during the game. We're going to be giving live in-game commentary. That's going to be our episode of Around the League this week because, like I told you guys, I want to do it every week. And whenever there's games on said week, we will be doing live commentary when available, when guys are available. So, yeah, at 7 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to come right back on this channel, and we're going to be live reacting to the Lakers versus Suns. So that should be fun. Make sure to turn on them post-game noti bells, man, those post notification bells for this channel, because you guys know we bring in all that fire content just like that. So that's going to wrap it up for me on pregame. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Shout out to Prize Picks. Y'all know the promo code DTLF if y'all want to tap in and play alongside your boy and the rest of the Laker family. Again, listen, we got 25 subs away from 24K. Y'all know that number is huge, man. It's going to come with a lot of things. So make sure y'all do hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn on the post notification bell. Go subscribe my guy Empire Jeff TV as well. And I will see you guys here, or should I say we will see you guys here at 7 p.m. And yes, there will be a post game after that as well. So keep it locked for all things Lakers and more. Love y'all, man. See y'all soon. All right. Enjoy.